For me, communication was always the key reason why I do my work. You know, it was never only like a personal, reason. I always wanted to communicate ideas. You know, so the viewer was always very important in my practice because I always take the viewer in consideration in whatever I did. It was not so much like an internal necessity of putting my emotions out, but more of exchanging and sharing ideas with whoever is experiencing the work. So that's really the key, for me, is the key element in our practice, to share, and to spread and contaminate. Those are really the main concepts that I'm more concerned about in my own practice.
No worries.
Assume Vivid Astrofocus is duo. It's me, Ellie Sudbrak, and Christophe Hamaid Pearson, who's a friend of mine who lives in Paris. We've always been against the exclusive feeling, and that's why we also wanted to work with the pseudonym, because the pseudonym would actually make people feel they actually could be part of it as well. So it's not like so much of one artist's genius, but everybody has the potentiality of being a genius. So our intention was always that people should just feel close to us. Nowadays we are in a more intimate mode ourselves, I guess. We are still doing like some sort of installations, but we are actually sort of focusing now on a more intimate studio practice. And we're actually sort of enjoying that at this point, just being alone in the studio and just not really dealing with anyone else. I actually just met Diane in 2010 when we released our monograph. But she knew of my work way before that, and I think it was around 2004. Somehow she approached my gallery back then, which was John Colony Presents. Yeah. So like recently we did a project in New Jersey at the Special Children's Center, which was, we did like a wallpaper piece for the Children's Center that is covering like the entrance of this hospital. And then now we're doing another wall piece covering the waiting area at the Metropolitan Hospital in Harlem. And the children they have always been the best viewers. In every installation that we've done, the children were always the first ones to be very spontaneous and very. They would just come and just like be part of the project right away. They're just dancing. And kids would be the ones who would come in and immediately interact with the environment that we created. So it's something that we've always been concerned about. That is actually our installations is about making people feel conscient and present, not so much about escaping, but it's actually about being there in that moment, And I think kids are the ones who can fully do that the most spontaneously, So, yeah, the kids are the perfect viewers.